Well, again, I'm excited about the book. Brother Elliott talked with me a couple of times. We emailed back and forth about Dr. King's visit here. Though I was not here, of course, I've been actively involved in his legacy, if you will, for a couple of decades. So I was excited to be a part of this project and just wanted to bid him well in going forth with trying to provide a scholarly approach to Dr. King's visit to our city. Well, in so many ways, we have not gained as much ground as we should have. When Dr. King's son was here, he asked me what was the political climate of Fort Wayne, Indiana. And at that point, when he came, I said, well, when your father came, there was one black on the city council. Here we are 50 years later, there's still only one black on the city council. 2 months after his visit, of course, we elected Sharon Tucker and Michelle Chambers, but it's still so little, so late to the table. It takes Fort Wayne seemingly much longer than it takes some other urban cities. And Indiana is another vehicle unto itself. The last lynching in America, recorded lynching in Marion, of course, largest Ku Klux Klan gathering in American history in Kokomo. The reigning supreme wizard of the KKK lives up the street in Auburn. These are difficult days and difficult places. Yeah, and I support anything that heightens the level of understanding and awareness and inclusion, but I also want to make sure that we don't somehow allow them off the hook by giving us symbolic gestures when there is no political change in the mindset and the climate. So we just have to be careful, that's all, because they will offer you alternatives to real and substantive change. So we have to get beyond. It's like celebrating Dr. King. At some point we have to stop celebrating Dr. King and start replicating Dr. King. So there will be a lot of discussion in a few weeks about I Have a Dream, what Dr. King would call today a nightmare. So we have yet to fulfill Dr. King's dream. We're nowhere even close. And so sometimes we get lost in the celebration without committing ourselves to really healing this racial discrimination and devastation.